Welcome back to Crusader Kings 2, Game of Thrones Mob. We're back as Lord Paramount Tyrion the Imp of the Westerlands. Last time we left off, we got kind of tied up in this Littlefinger war for the Trident. I guess Tyrion owed him a favor before we became Tyrion when we were still Tywin. So by doing that, he got him to join the faction that he started, which there was no possible way of us being able to get out of. Now, Baelish doesn't have any kids. He is married to a commoner. He was married before too. That's where he had the Lynn Baelish, who died as a stillborn. So Joffrey's his heir, which he's also. Or no, we have a daughter. I forgot. We just had a daughter at the end. She's ugly. Ain't gonna have too many suitors, but we have the ambition to get a son, so hopefully our Lannister wife will give us a son. I think they're cousins, yeah, because it's his uncle Stafford's daughter. So, let me see. Is she? I thought she was a twin for a minute. Her sister is married to Willis, which could give us an alliance, but he doesn't like us enough. He's actually not part under the Iron Throne right now. He's just like kind of pseudo independent. He's not a king, but he's just not under Joffrey. Joffrey also owes him money on top of us. So he owes Tyrell's money, he owes us money. I don't know how much I forget how much he owed us. I think it was like 400, 500 something. I don't know. But yeah, so we got drawn into this war. So Joffrey's pretty pissed off. It says Joffrey is under house arrest. By who? I don't know. It just says, it's probably because he's in hiding. Probably says the same. No, it doesn't say the same for her. I don't know why it says he's under house arrest. It doesn't say that he's arrested by anybody, so I don't know. I guess maybe it's just a glitch. I don't know. But anyways, you can see Joffrey's excommunicated. And the path that Joffrey goes, he's a torturer. He hung, drawn, and quartered Robb. Now, I understand Robb went to war, but he also killed his dad. So, I mean, I could see both sides. So, I think that maybe, show Joffrey that we got pulled into this without, against our own will, against our will. So, we can actually lift his excommunication with the high, well, maybe can. He has a better opinion of us than he does Joffrey, and maybe this High Septon, who happens to be the well-endowed one. It's not the High Sparrow or anything. I don't think he ever came into power. Yeah. So, it's way before that guy's time. Joffrey is 22. He's in hiding, like I said. So, we're going to try to lift his excommunication, and hopefully, it's going to cost us piety, but we're not a real pious man to begin with. We will try to lift that for him to get his, opinion up. It might not be enough to save us. He's actually formidable, so, like, he's very feared. It's 80% less likely to join a faction or start one than vassals are. So he's probably going to be pissed that we are. And he's not of sound mind to, believe, and he doesn't really like his uncle. I would assume that's how the story is, but game's a different thing. He has a lot of stuff in his treasure. Of course, he has all the crowns that, like, Aegon the Conqueror took from the lords, that paramounts that were kings at one time. He also has Robert's Warhammer, which he'll never be able to use because he's not strong, brawny, or giant. He has Stannis' Fire Sword that he'll never be able to use, and he has Heart Eater. We also have ice that we got from our dad that had it, and you can actually, I didn't even realize, like, before they had a thing where you can just, like, destroy it. I don't know why somebody would do that. But if you go under manage this artifact, you could actually sell it. But you only get 500 gold. Like, these things are supposed to be so priceless. You should be able to get, like, at least 5,000 gold to sell it. But I guess the game makes it too easy to get them, and you can just steal them from people. And it actually makes you lose prestige to do it. But we weren't going to do that. Like, you can do it, too, with the books. I didn't even realize that. Before, I thought you could do it is destroy it. But that book only gets you 20 gold, which I'd understand because it's not really worth anything. It's not like it's real rare. It just has all the 227 Balerian steel swords that are in all of Westeros, which seems a little too many. I would think maybe in the world, because there's only so many houses that even have a Balerian steel sword. So I don't know. Some of this stuff's not you know, it doesn't run the same as what the story or the show is. I don't even really like going by the show because the show goes off on its own thing too. But anyways, besides the point, we're playing a game. So I don't think we're gonna help Littlefinger because I think we got bamboozled into this, and I don't think Tyrion likes to be you know, anybody making him look dumb. He is a genius. He's a very learned man. So I think we're just gonna sit back. You know, we're not helping Littlefinger. We don't want Joffrey, even though we feel like we're, you know, his uncle. We can kind of control him. But now he's actually just, you know, running wild on his own. He has nobody really to control him. His mother isn't going to reel him in. She doesn't like us either. She's probably trying to kill us as we speak. Glad that our intrigue is high, because if not, we probably would have been killed by now by her. I guarantee you she has a plot to kill us. We just don't know about it. There's nothing we could really do intrigue-wise. We could command a household guard to... Well, we can't do that. We can defend Castle Rock. There's no point. It has 18 fort level. That's another thing, too. Like, his vassals are extremely like him. Like, even more than Tywin. Like, especially the High Lords. There's some lords that aren't that bit much, but for the most part, there's this guy in the set doesn't like us because I don't think we're pious enough. Yeah, we could give him gold, but I'm not going to. So yeah, he's the only one that really doesn't like us. Because we can muster so many men, like our direct men right here, like they're still got another 5,000 that we can get out of them. We can still get another 2,000 out of vassals. Some of them are not as full. So they're at full strength. That's both of those at full strength. They're gonna be like a little over 53,000 men. So we can pretty much do what we want. Do what we want to do. I wonder if we can get him to vassalize our nurse. Nah. It's so much money he wants. 30 gold and make it go up 60. I don't think it'll be enough though. We just have to have at least one positive over the negatives. And I don't think it'll be enough. We could kind of steal him away from Trident. See, how much does he want? Well, we'll try. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. No. It didn't even go up any. Alright, so we can't declare war or anything against him, which kind of sucks. We kind of could try to like take land from the Riverlands. I don't think Joffrey would care about that outside of the whole revolting. I think we're just gonna unpause to see what it does. I'll put up the speed a little. Oh, he's excommunicated. Sweet Robin. I don't think it really matters. He demands vengeance against us. Why is that? Maybe because he thinks we killed his dad. I wonder if that's why. Oh, his mom's alive. Yeah, she demands vengeance too. I don't know if it's just a Tully thing and it went over to him. She actually had kids again, but Sir Roland Waynwood, the heir to Iron Oaks. What about here? Her kids don't care, so I guess it must be a Tully thing. Is there other Tullys alive? I mean, he doesn't care. So I don't know. Maybe I don't know what it is. I guess maybe it was when. See, I don't know if that whole goes in the game where they Catelyn takes Tyrion, and it must be the Red Wedding thing. But then that doesn't happen in this, so it can't be that. To the heroic Lord Paramount Tyrion, blessings upon you and your house, I gladly lift excommunication, and King Joffrey allowed him back to the church. It only went down a tad bit. We gave him some gold, too, for a gift. It was only like 30 gold. It wasn't that much. My lord, my mission to prove your good name and success during a visit. Why are we doing that with Littlefinger? Is our guy in Harrenhal? Where the hell is our justice? Oh, he's just going around to anybody. I don't care to make him like me. Let me put him. Matter of fact, that's a good idea. we'll put him here, but I don't think it'll work because Joffrey's in hiding. Let's check what the council is doing first. We could have him trying to train our kid, I guess. As she gets older, I don't think he can do anything right now. I mean, I don't know if he can or not. I guess it doesn't matter. We have more than enough men, so we don't need him to bump up the levies at all. We had the Septon performing charity. We actually have a better one, but I think he was the one that did something. I think I fired him. That's why he doesn't like us too much. Sebastian Farming is our advisor. We have a master of shit. Lord Admiral Adam Marbrandt, our father's cousin. Let's see if we got. I'm gonna let it keep going. Your Septon Garth of Castle Rock reports he's humbled by your endless generosity. No problem. We got a tutor. How is this Maester? He's pretty good. What happened? The craftsmen that you funded a couple years ago have returned to tell you that of their success. With your support, they were able to set up their business and now one of the most profitable enterprises in Castamere. Nice. So we get 100 gold from that. And then for the next 10 years, we'll get a plus 10% city tax in Castamere. Always good. Ever since the pursuit of wealth began, you started keeping a close eye on both income and expenses. Your coffers seem to be filled to the brim more than often than not. A thriving economy is good for the realm, so we get inspiring trader. Gives us extra stewardship. Alright, to all my subjects, if they're listening to the advice of Lord Keelwolf Flint, I've come to realize no longer able to reign as your liege lord, therefore I hereby abdicate all my lands and titles in favor of my heir, Murren Flint. But you're in jail. And that's not him. Why are they showing this guy? He's the heir. It says he was. Who is this Murren? It's the girl. Why would he? That's weird. He abdicated, I guess. This must be the wrong guy. This guy must have abdicated to his daughter. It's saying this guy did. I mean, he is a Flint, but he wasn't the High Lord. Let me see who was the High Lord. Not that it really matters. Yeah, it was the other guy. Alright. Yeah, I got the speed up on 4 just so we can watch what's going on. And not it take up all this time. Victorian Greyjoy received the beautiful red rain. Alright. He must have took it from Drum. They always do that. Every playthrough I've seen that the Greyjoys end up taking it from the drums. They actually have the agnostic elective secession, so they will do Kingsmoot when he dies. It won't be passed on. Now Theon will get Pike. He's not a eunuch in this one because it starts out before that, so he actually could have a family and shit. What is it called? The Ironborn don't marry outside of their religion. It marries some 53-year-old woman. Did you see something? He actually would. I don't think he... Oh, yeah, he is. Asha is married to Marin of Volmark. That's nice. At least she's not married to an old dude. Attraction to ugly dwarf. Your Lord Treasurer comes to see you one afternoon. He explains that he has devised a plan to bring exotic goods by setting up a trade route with a foreign realm. This would, of course, require a sizable monetary investment, but the potential profits would also be great. Yeah, we'll go for it. It seems Tyrion is a cash guy. He makes money, whatever he does. The time has come to outfit a ship for a trading expedition. The harbor master shows you a large ship with a sizable cargo hold that would be perfect for this job, but it does come quite a hefty price. Ho! Hire a crew of bandits to steal it. No, we'll pay for it. Lannister shit gold. I thought we could make a, what's it called? A ship, whatever the hell it's called. Flagship. I guess not. I wonder what the parameters, like what do you have to do that? Or what do you have to be? I know you can do it when you're king, but I thought you don't have to actually be king. Like the Ironborn do it. I think I did it before with other places. I don't remember. Yeah, we'll buy a merchant ship. The word is spread that you are planning a trading expedition, and a group of Septons have arrived at your court with a request. They are offering temple funds for the journey if you will allow them to come along on the journey. Sometimes they usually screw this up for you somehow, but I can remember. Yeah, I don't think Tyrion's very cynical, so I don't think he would want the Septons getting in the way. They're probably going to another land that doesn't follow the same religion, and I don't want them preaching to them. Lord Paramount Tyrion, after listening to the advice of a group of my bannermen led by Kiewa Flint, I hereby enact a series of laws empowering my council to act and vote on matters pertaining to the governance of the High Lordship of Flint Fingers. Why are we always being told this information? It is time to set out on the trading expedition. Hopefully it will yield good profits. So I wonder where we're going to go. Probably somewhere in the Free Cities. Seems like Joffrey is winning by a a little bit. Edmund Iron of the Night's Watch. Edmund Iron. Where did John die? Didn't the White Walkers already start? Yeah. I don't think they started with them yet, though. Let me see. Where's John? John doesn't seem to be around. I think he might be dead. Yeah, he's killed by the White Walker already. That sucks. Damn, Sansa was beheaded by Joffrey. I didn't even realize that. Arya's still vanished. There's the fake Arya. Bran and Rickon are alive. Bran is off in YT. He's actually the heir to the North, the High Lordship of Riverrun, the Trident, Winterfell. So I guess he's Robb's son's heir, yeah. So let me see. He must have all Riverrun. Yeah. Bran could be rather powerful if he comes into all that. What? He's matrilineally married. What an asshole. She's going to have little child kids if he has them, and they're going to end up taking over the North. That would be so great. A little YT dude take over all the North and part of the Trident. He's hard for him to have kids, though. Have these crippled. What's Rickon doing? Maybe we can get Rickon to marry our daughter, matrilineal. But they hate us, so I don't think it's going to happen. It's the ransom prisoner. Huh? What's he holding Rickon in the hostage? Some game says some dumb stuff sometimes. I can't see him being a hostage. He should be third in line, yeah. And the fake Arya Stark. What? Hold on. This one has a direwolf, so if think it is her. Because the fake one doesn't even come into play in this one. That's in the Feast for Crows one. Let's see the Dreadfort. Ramsay. What? So the Umbers had the High Lordship of the Dreadfort. At least a Umber does. And then Great John has that. He married Wyla. He died. He was killed in battle. They don't have any kids, though. Her second husband, Horsebane Umber, who was 64, they had kids with. So Lucifer Umber will get the Dreadfort. That's weird. Yeah, so Ramsay apparently never had the fake Arya, so I don't know why there's two of them, though, in their family. There's the vanished one, but that's got to be Arya, because the fake one won't have the direwolf. She's married to Roderick Riswell and has a kid. That's so not Arya. She's actually a elusive shadow and an amateur plot. I don't know. There's some weird glitches in this game, man. They got a new Lord Commander. Yay. Expedition finally reaches the realm of the pureborn over in Karth. Mondello Malarawan. Your Lord Treasurer asks you what gift we shall bring forth as a token of friendship to the pureborn. He doesn't hate us. Bad. I guess we give him a dozen strong horses, the best we can give, and make things happen a little better. At dinner, you notice pureborn Mondello, Carl's face growing red with annoyance. As he glares at his steward, shoveling his food in with his bare hands. It said, Lord William Bruin, tendering is paying his regards to the blessing of what? Is available due to your hard learning. Yeah, I guess we'll take that. The one that doesn't give you negative opinion. As you spend more and more time discussing with pureborn Mondello, you realize that you have a lot more in common than mere business. Ah, so we become close friends with this pasty face dude. With new trade routes set up, you return with your first batch of goods and sell them off for a nice profit. The influx of new wares will also benefit the economy for a long period to come. Wow. So I made 318 gold, 150 prestige. We have for the next 30 years, plus 30% city tax, 20 castle, and 20 tribal. Prosperity increases slightly. Tyrion the Imp gets trader, plus 2 stewardship. And we get business contacts that give us city vassal, plus 5. Wow, it's nice for 30 years. That was very profitable. Alright, let me get a pasty face friend out of it. Your Lord Treasurer has brought in riches to the realm through his competent handling of trading expedition. He probably expects to be rewarded with a share of the wealth. Yeah, I don't really want to get greedy. I mean, it doesn't affect you really negatively, but in diplomacy, it actually gives you more taxes. It's considered a sin. I don't really think he cares about that. We can give him 68 gold. We'll reward people for good work. Maybe we can give him a title on top of it. I think he might already have one. Oh, he doesn't. We'll give him Keeper of the Swans for his good work. Alright, Lord Lyman Derry has usurped the High Lordship of Derry from Lamar of Chiltern. Took back their lands. No problem with that. Damn. Joffrey's got a shitload of men right here. Somebody died. Who was that? Stephen Swift. Somebody killed him. Was he heir? Let me see, how old is he? 48? Oh yeah, he was definitely an heir. It's probably one of his sisters. One sister there that's married to our uncle. Probably was our uncle. So then she'll be heir, and then Lancel will take over one day. He's not celibate, so. And then, oh my god, it's such an incest fest over here. It's always Cersei. Can we kill her? I don't even think Tyrion would do that. I think Tyrion's very, even though his sister sucks and hates him, he's very loving. Alright, we visit the court of High Septon, and he's understand a benevolent piece of ruler we are. He really likes us now. A destitute lord from the Iron Throne, from the land of our enemy, King Joffrey Lannister, has defected and has arrived at Castle Rock. He's seeking refuge and offering his service. Who is this? Sir Samwell Woodguard. He's terrible. Oh, tell him he can stay for a night. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna kill him. Accepted King Joffrey the Tormentor's peace. He had ever done a slave raid. I forgot about that. He's not really beating him bad. It's only 3%. All these people. I wish you could switch sides, like in real war. I think because we were in that faction, we have no choice whatsoever. Can't swear fealty. We must be at peace. Yeah, I don't like that. Should be able to be like, you know what? I've had enough of your shenanigans. I'm out of here. Janae Lannister, our cousin. What are you good at? Stewardship. So, stewardship it is. I think, let me see. Probably, our treasure. Actually, we're the highest, but don't really have a. I guess we can educate her up until she's like 15 and pass her to somebody that has like a brilliant steward or skilled. Kevin's pretty good, but he's 62. I don't think he's gonna last much longer. I guess we'll do it. She is a Lannister. My bannerman lady, Alice Lefford, tried to have Sir Othel Betley of Pedrick Hills arrested, failed to apprehend him, and has raised his banners in rebellion. Alright. Rusty helmet. Who died? Shireen Baratheon died. Oh, that sucks. She was in Montfort Valerion's dungeons for some reason. What? I forgot about that. I forgot she was with us, and now she's in the Stormlands. We'll put her as an interesting character. She is married to our cousin Martin, Kevin's kid. Kevin's got kids all over the place in good marriages, except for Willem. They had we ransomed him, I remember. Martin is the one married to her. Lancel's married to our sister. Janae is the other. Alright. Let's see. You should be able to get it. I would think we would be able to get an alliance. But I guess not. But he's not, I guess, close enough because he's only our cousin. Let's see if we can get Willem somebody. Ooh, she's got bloody flux. Let's keep it on pause, let it go. At those to the advice of Group Bannerman, led by Harris Swift, the Cornfield here enact laws empowering my council to vote on matters pertaining to governance of High Lordship Cornfield. Okay. Troubling news from the Battle of Pendrick Hills, my lord. Your bannerman, Lady Alicent Lefford, has been captured. She was bested in direct single combat by enemy commander Sir John Betley. Has been taken to Pendrick Hills as a prisoner. So I guess that war's over. That was really quick. Why would she lead army? That's so stupid. It isn't like she's like a real good commander. It's been captured. Sucks for her. I guess we can't, I guess we could have probably stepped in, but there's no reason to revoke it. She's probably going to get her stuff taken anyways. We can arrest this guy for some reason. That's deceptive. We had to take off the council because he was stealing the alms, I think. We should make him court jester just to be a dick. Yeah, that's kind of punishment Tyrion would do. Now you're court jester. Let's look at our commanders. Are alright for the most part. We got some Clegane person. I don't even know how she's related to the other one. I think Armin is. Yeah, there's Sandor's still alive. The Hound. He's a drunk and he's burned, of course. My lord, Alicent Lefford has been defeated. Her reign of misrule has come to an end, and stability has been brought to the Golden Tooth. Lord Lyman the Third Lefford, her heir, shall henceforth rule the Golden Tooth. So it just passed her kid. It's not that bad. She's actually the heir now, unless he kills her. She's still in captivity. All right, so Joffrey's got almost 20,000 here sieging Harrenhal, which has decent fort levels. So, but he doesn't have really any men there in the garrison compared to the damn near 20,000 he has. Somebody died again. He was impaled by Joffrey. Jeez, he's killed the other red wine too. He figured if you're gonna kill one, you might as well kill the other. They're twins. So that way they can be together in the afterlife. Young Janae is full of energy and the will to get things done. So you'd rather have her be just or diligent? I think diligent, because you get just gives you 2 stewardship. Diligent gives you 1 and everything. I guess it doesn't matter because if it doesn't become just, she'll just be diligent, which she became just. Yeah, plus 2 stewardship. And that's what she's trying to be better at. So he's sieging this back. Somebody just was born. Who was that? Our courtier, our master at arm, had a kid. He actually had twins. How old is he? Oh, he's only 53. His wife's 27. A former Stone Dornish magistrate has offered to tutor my ward, Janae Lannister, for a price, of course. Away with you, Stone Dornish. Archibald. He's a good administrator. Let's see. I will pay your price. I hope you're as good as you claim. So, he joins Tyrion the Imp. They have a chance of her gaining 1, 2, or 3 stewardship. A 30% chance she gets greedy. I don't know why that's good. I mean, I guess it's good. It doesn't give you any kind of negative, but in diplomacy, chance to get diligent. We don't owe him a favor, so that's fine. We'll pay that. All right, wow. Damn, that paid off. She got +2 stewardship, or actually no, I think she got 1, and then got the other one from the diligent. Yeah, that paid off. So, like the last one, we could have got diligent. So this time we got pretty much both of them for 21 gold. That's not bad. I mean, she's not our daughter, but is she in line? Nah. She's far down, but she's not like in the 5 or the 6. Paxter of Abbey Hall Peasant Revolt is declared Peasant Revolt on Willis. What's his 2,000 men? He'll ally with us now. I think that'd be a good ally to have, so we will do that. Just in case for later. My lord, for some time I've been to employ Lord Benathon. Seek a better station. You're accepting. You're actually really good. Okay, we'll take you on. We have the money to spend. Let me see. This guy sucks anyways. He likes us enough, so be gone. Alright, perform charity. Alright, you accept the proposal. I'll probably call us in for that little peasant revolt, too. We command, alright. Lord Quentin of Banefort is arrested, or tried to arrest him, but failed to apprehend him. Lord Quentin has now raised his banners. So, wow, he actually has more men than the freaking High Lord. He only has 441. He's actually, yeah, because he's under us, duh. Let's see who. I hope Joffrey doesn't try to arrest us out there. I think he will. And I don't think that's going to go good. I think we might be playing as a 1-year-old girl here shortly. He owes us money, so I wonder if you could like use that as like leverage. Be like, you don't have to pay me the money you owe me if you just let me go. The voice woke me up, whispering about spells to awaken the dead, curses to make your enemy go blind, and potions to make anyone fall in love with you. What? Ignore the voice and go back to sleep. Well, I've never seen this event before. We're not lunatic or anything. I don't know why. I wonder if we do this as a keep going. I hope I can remember all this. Ignore the voice. Let's just see what it does. I have a feeling we're going to be arrested soon anyways. My wife doesn't seem very content at the moment. She wants more clothes and better shoes and fine dresses. She's a Lannister, alright. Yeah, we'll give it to her. It gives her more fertility. So that's good. Did she become lustful? No. Your bannerman, Lord wow! That didn't last long. What were they at war for? Tyranny. So it looks like it's going to go to Reynold Westerling, because they usually have to abdicate. Yep. Alright. He, abdicated to his heir. But it makes him the lord. I mean, him the heir to him. That's weird. Why wouldn't it go to his brother? Huh. I don't know. Isn't it in the seniority? No, it isn't. That's weird. Paxter accepted. Of course he did. The guy didn't have any men. Alright. They took that back. Joffrey's winning only 19%, which is weird. It's only really that much because he controls the trident still, so Peter Baelish doesn't have anything in his, or the trident. He doesn't have enough to siege that. That's actually Joffrey's, man. As you were working, Maester Krellin burst into your study. My lord, you have been up all night again. It would be in your best interest to not work so hard. You shall collapse from exhaustion. Maybe lose diligent, taking it easy for 30 years. I only lose one each and we get extra health. This would make us stressed, though. We didn't get stressed, so it's good. I don't want to give up diligent. I like that trait. I mean, you get things done. Daenerys Targaryen's received. Oh, she took crab pincer. What? I think she has Dragonstone. Yeah. What did she do? She must have arrested Celtigar. I wonder why. Damn. Now she's got a Valerian Steel Axe. She has Stannis' flagship too. Well, what's her dual skill? 5. She's a little older now. How's Drogon doing? He's powerful. Where are the other dragons at? It's in Karth. So is that one. They're both in Karth. Alright, my lord, news from Sunspirit, trial by combat. Sir Gascon, a green blood demanded trial by combat from his captor. Doran Martell improved his innocence by forcing his opponent, Sir Joss Hood. I thought he's pretty good. No, I guess not. How good is he? A little better. Come on, Joffrey, hurry up and win this so you can arrest me. Lord Paramount Daenerys Stormborn is declared Lady Paramount Storm Conquest. Wow, she's going to war against Illyrio, who helped her because she was under him when she was married to Martin, because it's in this timeline she doesn't get to Meereen yet. She doesn't do all that conquering shit. She just is in Karth. So she's taking on the person that took her and her beggar king brother in. I guess she realized that he sold her to a Dothraki. I don't even think that happened. Or did it? Yeah, it did. Alright. Yeah, so she's probably pissed. Wow, that didn't take long. He still has Pentos, though. She took the kingdom of Pentos. Jeez, that did not take long at all. I think he gave up instead of facing the dragon. So how's that gonna work? I guess it's just like having another Lord Paramount. I guarantee Joffrey's gonna tell her she can't have both. She got a new book. Another book. Created the city of Velvet Hills. She's got way too many high. Alright, she just gave it up to somebody. Who did she give it up to? I don't feel like looking for it. Alright. Nice. Our wife is pregnant. Please be a son. Let this son come into the world before I'm executed. Alright. I can see they should give him some kind of event to where he can weasel his way out of it, because Tyrion's too smart for that shit. He's created the city of Pentoshi Flatlands. Alright, they're going over here for some reason. Alright, now they're coming back. He's got all the Harrenhal. How much does that give him in war score? Not much. It was only 11. He got more war score off the ticking war score because of Baelish not having it. He is sieging this right now, though. I wish there was a way he could switch sides, man. There's nothing we can do. He hates us now. Man, there's gotta be a way we can give him a gift. He's in hiding, so there's no way we can up the opinion with our justice. Where's he at? Man. Created the city of Upper Royne. So she's gonna give that to. She seems to be keeping it for the time being. Her vassals aren't gonna like that. Too many high lordships. It doesn't say it though. Maybe because she has 2 kingdom titles, she can have extra. No, yeah, you can't do that. I don't think you can have that. A rather heated discussion between myself and the stable master caught Jane's attention, and after listening to us both, she settled the matter between me and this stable master in a fair way. I got the horse, the stable master got the coin. Okay. The hell's that event for? You're a leal and able servant. No, you're not, because you're not getting me any opinion with my nephew. Yeah, we'll give him a noble title. Maybe that'll make him more diligent in his efforts. There, now you're a Westfield. Everybody lies in the courtiers in Castle Rock are no exception. One of them dared to speak up and tell me I'm too cynical, and not everybody lies. Yeah, right. You're naive. Best Bracken. Tyrion Lannister. Ooh, oh, thank God I didn't lose that. There's a group of carpenters in Castamere that are working together more and more, as well as taking on apprentices. This is a situation that cannot be ignored, and so you need to either approve of this carpenters guild to ensure you have good reputation among the skilled workers, or you could outlaw them to make sure they're not an impediment on the local market structure. So if I support them, tax goes down a little bit, but we'll get money later on in the long road. And yeah, we get actually a better build time, and prosperity goes up, so that's good. Damn, he's going around assaulting all kinds of shit now. During a visit to my court, benevolent piece of ruler, Lord Reynold is. That's great. Joffrey needs to really come out of hiding, man. Victorian Greyjoy received a beautiful new foam drinker. I think that's Aeron's ship. He must have. No, it's Dagmere. Is Aeron still alive? Yeah. Euron's off with the. He's not with that sellsword company anymore. He says that Valerian's still armored, though. I'm surprised he's not got a band of people trying to take the Iron Islands yet. He's actually married to a R'hllor worshiper. Alright. My bannerman Adam Marbrandt tried to have Lord Reginald arrested, but he failed to apprehend him. He has a little bit of them. He has more. Who's he trying to kill? His wife? Alright. Come on, son, be born into the world. Likes my endless generosity. Oh my God, here she goes on her conquering quest. She does this in every single playthrough I play with. They need to really, tone down her decisions. It shouldn't be obvious every time what Dany's gonna do. She's a liberator, though, in the story, not a conqueror. She conquers these places to get rid of their, slavery. And it's only, Slaver's Bay. It's not all these free cities. And I don't even know what she's trying to liberate on that shit. No, just conquest. She's probably doing dragon conquest. Yeah. Nice. Nice, and he's normal. What's his name? That'd be just some crazy shit that Tyrion would do. Name him after Tywin. Little Tywin Jr. Or maybe we'd name him after Jaime. Nah, I think Tywin. I guess yeah. He didn't really care that much for his dad, but it'd be like that, kick to the balls that you get. I'm gonna name my kid after you, even though you were a dick. Yeah, we'll name him Tywin. What happened? Oh, Stafford died. Natural death. I had a lustrous white beard. So we fulfilled our ambition. Our Uncle Stafford Lannister died. Yeah, we'll have a funeral just for the family. He wasn't anybody real important. Let's see what kind of our ambition. He'd get a dragon egg. Have 5 children. We're not getting an outright title anytime soon. I guess we can go for the 5 children, but that'll take a while. Well, if we fall in love, it'll make will give us diplomacy 1, and it'll make it a little easier on having an offspring. The invitations have been sent out to the family. I wonder if our sister's gonna come. Oh yeah, we'll spend lavishly, like a Lannister would. His men have depleted. What happened to all of them? He's got a lot of people on his side, though. He's got the Vale. Oh, never mind. He's got the Vale. He got a couple Dornishmen. Oh, he has Dorn Martell, too. All the guests have arrived. Let's see. Is Cersei one of them? I doubt she is, because she's in hiding. Lord Paramount Martin, so, Martin from the Stormlands. Serena Lannister. Hold on, who's Lady Paramount Serena Lannister? Ah, that's Willis's wife, I think. Yeah. Yeah, just all the Lannisters, pretty much. One that's the Maester Theomore, which I think is up in the north somewhere. Summer is nearly at an end, so autumn and the harvest is upon us. The feasting shall celebrate this time with food from throughout the Westerlands, including boar, goose and berries, salmon, and lobster, brought to Casterly Rock. As part of this, you must decide how much of the harvest is set aside for winter. We'll put a large portion. It doesn't really get terrible winter, but you never know. The White Walkers are coming too, so it probably won't get bad. Have they even come into the north yet? I don't think they went to war with anybody. Oh, that's right. The G.R. Mormont ended up beating them. I forgot about that. They're still here though, so like nobody like rules them. We got a craven White Walker. Let me see something. Yeah, there's a bunch of them, but there's not like nobody's actually like leading them. So I guess they could spring up again. I mean, I don't see why not. They haven't turned anybody. They have all the beyond the wall there, but Craster Keep is the only one that fought back. Chief Davy the Wanderer. He's not related to Craster though. He must have just took over. Let's see. Craster died, and then Rhaenys Bloodfang took over. And then just what? She's in Marine. She still honors the court. Where's Gilly? She got Windburn. She's just, I guess, at Craster still. I guess he took her on as one of his peeps. There's some guy named Mud. I thought I seen Mud. Priest Mance. That's not him. Alright. The funeral of the Silent Sister is finished. The preparations of the deceased. The body of Sir Stafford is brought to the local sept and laid atop the altar at its center. Canopic jars of ornate design are placed at the feet of the dead, and the eldest child places the death stones upon the closed eyes of the deceased. One by one, those closest to the departed in life make their way into the sept and speak their goodbyes, shed their mournful tears, and pray to the seven for the dead. As the day winds down, the last goodbye is said, the body is carried by kin along the crowd-lined streets to the final resting place. As the sun fades away, a great feast is held, and those who knew the dead recount stories of the life and deeds of the lost, which are none. It says, died a natural death. He was a man with little likes or dislikes who just lived each day as it came. So he gave 40 piety for that. Daemon Lannister had a daughter. Who's he married to? Oh, Aaron of Galltown. Muriel Lannister. Okay, this war is going more and more in Joffrey's direction. I don't see Littlefinger men anywhere. Like, he doesn't have any men of his own. He's in hiding, actually. Rosby has no men. We have tons of men. It must be eating him up that we're not helping him. My wife doesn't seem very contented. Come on, like, at least become lustful so you can have more kids. I guess not. She kind of has a Cersei vibe to her from the show, like the old short hair thing. My lord, for some time I've been in the ploy of Lord Benathon. What do you want? Who are you, actually? Oh, you're another Septon. We don't need another one. Oh, he's all young. Oh, he's 29. No. We have enough. Sorry. Prince Dorne of Dorne revoked the lordship of Gaston Grey. That one went on for a while. My friend Mondello has invited me to a grand banquet. Why bother? I will reluctantly attend. Lots of people, lots of food. Good. So I guess we're going out to Karth. My confessor talked sternly to me. clearly avoiding to bring up the occultist rumor, but as I just nodded and accepted all he told me, without admitting to anything, he lost his patience with me. He scolded me and told me to repent, to stop fiddling with the occult or else. Who's fiddling with the occult? Am I in a society? No. I repent. I will never fiddle with the occult. I don't think we would become zealous. Ignored confessor's advice for 2 years, I think. I don't see Tyrion bowing down. All of Harrenhal is taken. I think that's all he had under him. Who's his vassals? Yeah, they're all Harrenhal, High Lordship of Harrenhal. Except for Midler Point, who he gave to somebody. He's the only one I think that's not sieged out. He actually is sieged, never mind. Last Hearth? Is Last Hearth on his side? Yeah, it is. That's weird. He was one of Jon's men, and then he goes and fights with Joffrey. That's what I hate about this game. It does, like, odd shit sometimes. Alright, we have arrived in Carth, where the pure-born Mondello has agreed us warmly to his feast. Bread, salt, and fine jade sea wine have been served as guest right, and the most delicious aromas are coming from the kitchen. From the pasty one. Here comes... Wow, the Reach must have joined in. Yup, they joined in the very end. Even though we're allies. Just don't start tearing up my lands, please. I stayed out of this. A child is going missing, and it seems that everyone suspects me to have something to do with it. Apparently being suspected occultist. Why are we occultists? I don't understand that. Because we're cynical? Doesn't make any sense. We should join the Alchemist Guild. At least we'll get something out of it. Get some extra learning. Order Pyro. I don't think he'd be Pyromancer. Alright, apparently believes that I might use the entrails of children to read the future. Ignore the talks. Attempt to clear my name. I guess he tried to attempt to clear his name. He just wouldn't go too far, I guess. So that's not really a big payoff, exchange. 15 piety or prestige. This guy can be arrested for what? Who is he? He's a commander. He wants to kill this lady of Lannisport, our kinsman's wife. For what? Is he like in love with her or something? I don't know. He seemed to have tried to kill somebody already, apparently. We have a 100% chance of locking him up. I guess we should. He tried to kill, Alright, maybe we'll get him to end the plot. Pureborn Mandella's feast is over, and it's time to begin a long way home. After the food, the entertainment, and the warmth, the real world suddenly feels cold and hostile. I'm trying to get this war away before I stop, but it doesn't seem, to be going too quick. He's got shitloads of men. I don't know why it's taking so long. Daenerys Targaryen, new beautiful Valyrian steel armor. She just must have killed Euron. Where is Euron? She must have captured him or something. Yeah, she did. I guess he was fighting with Mir or something. She is at war with them. Yeah. She took his armor. That's great. She did in my White Wolf playthrough too. I think she took it from Victarion though. Alright, I don't know what they're doing. They're just all standing on the places that are sieged out. There's nothing they can... They can't... Even if they siege out the people that are under him in the war, it doesn't do anything. He doesn't have any battle score, that's why. He's taken everything possible. Even all the Midler Point, which is one holding. There's nothing he can do. Castellan. What happened to... I think Kevin died. Your acquaintance, Lord, was beheaded, but Daenerys is beheading everybody. What happened to... He must be incapable. Where is he? Let's see what happened to him real quick. Let's go to our dad. No, he's still alive. He went to Cornfield because his wife took over. You wily sucker. Can we Get him back? No. Damn, he don't like us at all. I guess we could put Damien, or cousin, or yeah. These other guys are terrible. Yeah, we'll put Damien. Stick with family. Alright. Lord Reaver Gerald ransom Quentin from the clutches of Victarion. Maybe Victarion's not married. Freya. He only had a stillborn daughter years and years ago. My lord, has come to my attention that nobody is being designated regent. Is this our wife? Yeah, it's fine. During her visit to my court, just near Hampshire, Esme Oldfires convinced me of no peaceful ruler, Lord Cator of Hampshire, from the Reach. She's taken over Mir now. Jesus Christ. She's Lord Paramount of the Stormlands, but she's got more power than Joffrey does. Surprised she ain't gonna try to take that over. Inherit Lordship Gates of the Moon from Albor Royce. He's got girls. Melisant. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to stop. It's at 82%. He's only really going up because of the ticking war score. They love our generosity. All we're doing is collecting gold, waiting for this to end, and hoping we don't get arrested. I want to give him a gift, but we can't while we're at war with him. As soon as that war is over, I'm gonna throw money at him. I don't want Tyrion to be killed. Like, I really don't. Or if we get arrested, hopefully we can ransom ourselves right away, because he will end up either like cannibalizing us or having us drawn and quartered. Daughter's March. There's men there. Why don't he take those men out? He needs the war score. He probably would get 12% war score at least just from that, because that's all the men he has. But no, they're just standing around on land that they already sieged. Now he takes off after them. Why do we keep getting these Septon offers? Like, give me somebody else. There it goes. Alright, now they're going after him. He missed those guys. No, it's at 90. Who got burnt? Robert Aaron's now known as the Butcher. Robert Aaron burnt his maester, I guess. His voice woke me up, whispering about... Yeah, this is the same thing. Nothing happened, so I'm just going to ignore it this time. Alright, why wouldn't you have taken out those Rosby men? There they go. It's at 93. Okay, we might see the end of this. Maybe I'll just hold out. Take out those guys. We need a new spy master. Melvin Sarsfield seems to be pretty good, so we'll put him. Now he's got a nice little nifty black hood. Oh my god. Now she's taking Volantis. It's so funny how she's got all this power, but Joffrey's really the king. You have been presented with an opportunity to let everyone be reminded of your rulership. If you wish to mint new coins for your realm, there is a master of craft that you can hire. Not only will the mintage be exquisite, it will be adorned with a glorious portrait of you. So we mint the coins for 100 gold and get some prestige. We can actually devalue or some shit. Debase them, yeah, and gain 100. We're not going to do that. We'll just do it the right way. We have the money. Alright, it's at 97, so it's going to end here. Nice, she's pregnant again. Now we got to turn down the speed real quick, because if he arrests us, we have to hurry up and try to ransom ourselves. There it is. It's at 100. Alright, see what Joffrey does. End this war, nephew. Kill Littlefinger, but leave us. Alright. We're out of the war. So now I'm going to give him gold real quick. He likes us. We can usurp a bunch of high lordships for whatever reason. Alright. It's over. He's going to arrest us. I know he is. We have lost the war. Our armies have been obliterated. Our castle sacked. Now I stand... Ah, here is judgment. Please be merciful, nephew. What does he not like about us? He thinks we're a traitor. Man, I can't believe that dumb shit. We're definitely going to get arrested. Tyrion, the king has decreed that you shall be incarcerated in a dungeon as punishment for your treason, and not be released until he sees fit. I must try to flee. Lord Paramount Tyrion of Westerlands abdicates to Tyrion Lannister. You will attempt to flee from execution. No, I will die before I surrender. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go to war against Joffrey because I have a really bad feeling he's going to kill us. He kills everybody. So, I think I'll leave it up to you. Whoever watching, if you want me to go to war, tell me in the comments. If you want me to just let him arrest us, or abdicate to little baby Tyrion, who is only 1 year old too, which I hope nobody picks. But I'm pointing more on going to war against him since he doesn't want to see reason. I mean, we have way more men than he does. I mean, of course he'll probably pull in some other Lord Paramounts like the Vale, who has no men. I'd have to worry about the Reach, but they don't really have that many. Dorne. We have, altogether, we have more men than all his kingdoms put together. Probably even the North. Yeah, we do. So, we could go to war. Well, I'll let it be made up by everybody. So, let me know. If not, if I don't get enough feedback from it, I'll just go to war. So, until next time, I'll see you then. Later.